Hey, Joni, how are ya? Yeah, I was ready a little early, so hi, Kathy. Yay. Thought I'd refill a couple of my glue bottles and do a couple things while I was sitting here since I was ready early. Hey, Margie. Hello. How are you today? Margie, you getting any weather? Joni, where are you located? I can't remember. I think you told me, and I don't remember. Joni, if you don't know, Filuke feline family is Margie. And Margie, and you guys know Kathy. Pennsylvania. Okay. Yeah. You know what I mean. You always have weather. This is true. Pennsylvania. Are you getting any bad weather tail end of the storm or not back in Pennsylvania? Sun. Sun is shining. Yeah, it's supposed to be 91 here today. It's just weird. Just cloudy. It's just weird. We'll go up 30, 40 degrees in 3 or 4 days, 2 or 3 days. 91 today, supposed to be 70 something tomorrow. Right back down. Just strange. No consistency, but you know, I guess that's what happens with a storm. Autumn. Yeah. 91 does not feel like autumn to me. Make sure you got live chat checked up on top. Checking mine. Yes. Okay. If you feel so inclined, give this a thumbs up so YouTube will bump us up on the visibility list. So let's see here. If we get through all these, I might go take an hour and then come back and do another sale. I got 5 boxes in this week with all kinds of stuff. And I just got notification that 5 boxes are to be delivered today or tomorrow. 5 more. So I got lots of stuff coming. Hi, Jill. How are you? Good to see you, Jill. So yeah, I don't have anything else scheduled for the rest of the day other than trying to keep you-know-who over here under control. I gave her some exercise between these sessions, shopping therapy. And now she's ready for another nap. The kits, I am bringing together these kits and journal kits, and they're going to be really cool. When we did the color kits, I talked about doing the journal kits in like 2 weeks, but then I realized it's going to take longer than that because I don't want to just throw them together. I want them to be special. I want them to have really neat stuff in them. I am not waking her up to tell her that, Margie. And I've been able to find a few additional really cool things to go in them. So I've got, let me see if I can remember some of them, so many different journal kits, and some of them will have just 1 or 2 because that's all the stuff that I could get. Others I might have several. Oh, cool owl kit. And it will be, I will have more than one of that. At least 2, maybe 3 or 4. Let me see. Owl, working on steampunk, boho, a game kit, like board games, card games. Wouldn't that make a fun journal? Obviously working on birds and bees and butterflies, fishing. Let me think here. Sea life or ocean, nautical. I'm not sure what to call those. People interpret those words differently. Art journal. Sharon said the other day, she told on the live, she told you that she and I have started a new art journal. We started an art journal at the same time, and we're really, really having a good time with it. And that's something that I think for a lot of people, at least I've been told, and it did for me, seemed like just like not sure how to do it, not sure what to do, just a little bit outside of comfort zone. But it's really not. And I think we're going to break that down and make it really easy. And I got some cool stuff for art journal kits. Very excited about that. Golf, let's see, Ivy asked for golf. I've even got some cool golf stuff. Floral, vintage, music. I'm trying to think of what some of the others are. Circus. I know I've got circus. I've got Halloween and Christmas kits, and I was thinking that maybe I would put those in with the Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas sale instead of putting them in with the kits, because there would be a lot of kits, and on the kits have to pull out everything so you can see everything that's in them, so it takes a lot longer. And so if we do the Halloween and Christmas ones with that holiday sale, that might be a little easier, especially if people are looking at what's in the kit and what else is there, to supplement if they want, and it'll all be kind of the same day. Oh gee, I can't even think. There's just a whole bunch of different topics. If there's, yes, circus. I just picked up some really cool things for circus, and I already had a bunch. If there's a topic that you are interested in seeing, a kit, a journal kit, let me know. Oh, Asian, yes, Japanese. There might be some Chinese in with it, but mostly Japanese journal kit, because that's one that I've been collecting for me. And I got some new additional things for that. That's really cool. I will have some multiples of that because I've got a lot. Man, now little ones keep coming back to me. I can't remember all the names, all the topics. Let me respond to Doug real quick. Okay. All right. So everybody get some lunch, a little rest. Yeah, so let me know if there are other kit themes, topics, subjects, themes that you would like to see. I try to scout out some things that you might not have super easy access, to, or that you may not come across because you probably already have, a few things here and there, or can find a few things. Faith, yes, I have those. Faith, inspirational, prayer journals. I have several of those kits coming, so that's on the list. That's one of my favorites. see. But other things, I picked up a lot of things for other things, but what I'll try to, nautical, did I say that? Nautical or ocean, camping. Think of the others. I'll put together the ones that I know people are most interested. Oh, garden. Oh, got some good stuff for garden and floral and cooking. I'll put together the ones that I think that people are most interested in or have told me that they would like to see first, and then future, of course, can put together others. But so if there is something that you really are interested in, let me know so I can make sure it gets put together with original batches. Primitive theme. Describe a little more what you mean. Somebody said vintage. So I've got vintage on the list. By primitive, you mean like early Earth, early world, woods, out in the woods. Country, okay, country primitive. I don't think it's on the list, but I think that I picked up some stuff that, and I know I've got other stuff, like rustic. Is that kind of in the same country, rustic, primitive? Do they all kind of fall under the same umbrella? I'm gonna write that on the list. Woodland or wolves? Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Good to see you, Diana. Woodland. Yes. Wolves. I didn't, but that's a good one. You write that one down. Wolves. Woodland. Okay. Oh, for woodland, we had a napkin this morning that is cool, that you might like. See, it's right here. We'll give just another 1 minute before we start for anybody who's coming in right at 3. Let me see if that one with the woods, the trees in the winter, the bare trees, is right here. That when you said woodland, that reminded me of this napkin. If it's not right here, well then, if you message me, oh, there it is. Okay. Tigers, that's a good one. Maybe just cats, and it would include everything from everything in the cat family. Diana, check this one out. Does that kind of fit in with woodland? These are trees. These are the bases. Actually, if you cut the napkin in half, because if you turn it over, you get the exact same thing with the bases, like on another page. The woodland trees. Yeah, that was in this morning's sale. They are 2 for $1. Everything is sold in packs in $1 increments today. Okay, it's 3 o'clock. Hi, Shirley. Did I see Shirley? I thought I saw Shirley. Nope, I didn't. Wild ones, not the circus ones. Oh, yeah, those are much better. I think I have a book with really cool pictures. I'm writing it down, Margie. Tigers, not circus or zoo. Okay. Got it. Just going to ask the prices. Great minds. Yeah. Okay, so the napkins are all being sold in $1 increments today. And this morning's, if you didn't see this morning's and you are interested, it's up to you. You can go back and watch this morning's. It's like exactly 3 hours. You can put it on double time and have it speed through. You can also just see one and then, you know, drag your bar over to the next one, so you don't have to, you know, wait for any of that time in between. But each group might be different. There's 2 for $1, 3 for $1, 4 for $1, and 5 for $1. So let me look here. Right now, the first group we'll do right now is all 2 for $1. So if you say 1, meaning you want 1, that means you want 1 group of 2 for $1. So if you say 2, then I'm going to give you 2 sets of 2 for $1, so you would get 4. Hopefully that makes perfect sense. Yeah, some of them I'll put them on that black page because they show up a little bit easier. And let me go over here and get this ready to go. That out of my way. All right. Okay, so the first one, so this whole batch is 2 for $1. I probably won't keep repeating that unless I see new people come in that may not know. And then I'll probably repeat it in case they don't ask. So this is in a grouping of 2. This is so pretty. This is, there it is, go with green with Flourish. It's green and it's actually embossed. Let me hold it up on this. The whole napkin is embossed. It's really cool with the texture and everything. So it's got a lighter green and a darker green where the design is in there. And then the flourish is around the outside, kind of a paisley flourish, is embossed as well with some really cool accent colors. That yellow just really brings it all out, makes it all stand out. This would make an awesome corner. I'm thinking if I decoupage the whole thing, cut it into 4 squares, and then took this and either tore it or rough cut it so it came up like this, and put it in a corner, because I'd want some of that green still on there because that looks really neat. But that would make a really great corner tuck. Okay, so I don't know what our delay is. I will typically give 30 seconds, and if there's no interest, I'll wait just a few more seconds in case one came in, and because I've never seen it more than a 29 or 30-second delay. Hopefully that's all it is, and then we'll move right along, so that if it's not of interest, we won't spend any time on it. Okay. All right, so that's a green Flourish. Hi, Shirley. We just started. This is the first one. The green, it is an embossed napkin with the paisley flourishes around. Almost everybody's back, and some that weren't. Happy to have you. Okay. 1 green flourish for Shirley. Thank you, Shirley. So as soon as we finished the last session, I woke you-know-who up and went out and got her a little exercise, got her some treats, some lunch, And now she's back asleep. Hoping that will last for a couple hours at least. All right, here's the next one. This is Ladybug Flowers and Ladybug. Probably don't even need to pick that one up. You can put that on the white because it is a white background. So big, you can see that very well from, yeah, Margie, she has been really good. She's losing her baby teeth, which is good because I'm trusting that the adult teeth won't be quite so sharp. Okay, these are two. Okay. So Ladybug, and then okay. So Diana, does that mean you want one pack? Yes, she is Joni. She's just 4 months old. Let's see. She's a purebred boxer. I got her when she was 6 weeks old. I just cannot believe how fast they grow. She's gained, she's gaining 2 pounds every week, exactly. Okay, so Diana, you put $1. Did you mean one, that you would like one set? There are 2 for $1, so one would give you 2 for $1. I just want to confirm, or were you answering somebody's question? Did somebody ask about price? They did. I don't see that. Everybody make sure you're on live chat, not top chat, so that you can see everybody's. Before I move it, I want to confirm, Diana, what you want. Yes, perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, here's the next one. Isn't this pretty? Sunflowers with a purple background. Get that? Yeah, the whole thing is in there. Purple background, and here's some lilac colored flowers right there. Oh, no worries. That's okay. Yeah, this morning we had people getting kicked off of YouTube all the time. Some lavender flowers here, a lot of orange, some orange and kind of pink and yellow and burnt orange. Really pretty. One for Sylvia, one for Kathy. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Kathy. Two for Shirley. Have any of you ever done an art journal before or are doing one currently? Oh, no worries, Sylvia. Yeah, that's why I'm going slow and waiting, because there's always a delay between when you type it in and when I see it. That's got to be so frustrating. You type it in, it could be up to 30 seconds before it pops up on mine. So I'm trying to allow at least 30 seconds. Kathy knows. So you've got 3 going right now. or you have done 3 and working on a new one. So Sylvia, art journal is old hat to you, huh? That's cool. What do you do everything in them, or do you prefer to do like watercolor or colored pencil, or gluing things in, or drawing, or what is your kind of go-to? Do you have a go-to? Okay, I'm going to move this one, and the next one is an Asian blue. This one's pretty neat. I will, give me just 1 second. I'll lift it up closer so you can see the Asian scene. Is that? That's it. Okay, here we go. You can see these 3 are the same, then those 3 are the same, and then those 3 are the same. So that's pretty. I love when they're already coming apart like this. Makes it so easy to take them apart. You don't even have to stab them or tear them. I exactly never knew what I was doing. Favorite is watercolors. One for Sylvia. Currently hardening everything blue for 2021 Blue Journal. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, I've only got 3 of these. I forgot to mention that. So just so you know. So Sylvia's collecting blue for Blue Journal. Okay. Did you get a blue a blue kit when we did the color kits a few weeks ago, Sylvia? No, I don't think so. I think Carrie's the only one that got blue. Okay. Did you miss that sale entirely? We did a color sale, a color kit sale, where we had kits of every color in the rainbow. Everything in the kit was that color, because a lot of us are doing color journals. I've just started. Yeah. Uh-oh. I've just started mine. I'm going to do them as altered books, and every altered book is going to be a different different color. All right. The next one is this vintage. Let me get this, get up here. So this is, I think it's a window frame. Oh, it just went blurry, didn't it? That's YouTube. I can see it on YouTube. That's weird. All right, let's see if that comes back. I'm looking at StreamYard and it's still perfectly clear, and I'm looking at YouTube. Yeah, I could do a tutorial on the altered books. Let me get one part way through, and then I'll do another one. I'll do a couple on how to prepare the book and then starting it and going through. That's a good idea for a tiny journal. Shoot, this, I can tell that it's blurry. Is it blurry for you guys? Looks blurry. Okay, that looks a little clearer. Hopefully that'll come back. Shoot, that's it. Yeah, that's YouTube. That's a YouTube issue. Did that this morning once, but it came back quickly and it stayed. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Okay, on this, the vintage one, I have 2 for Shirley. Thank you, Shirley. Oh, there's only 2 of those available, so never mind. Shirley gets them both. Doesn't even matter if it's blurry, does it? Okay. Because of that blur, I was not prepared with the next one. Yeah, YouTube's having a moment. All right. Here's a nice big nautical one. Okay. Wonder if I turn it this way, if you see everything a little bit better. I don't know. Is it better with the dark underneath it or the light, the white? Give Joni one. Okay. I can do that. Thank you, Shirley. That was very kind. But then Shirley's just that way. Okay. I really like this one. I actually have right here on my desk one of these that I've been tearing off bits and pieces and using as I go. It's a really cool vintage looking one. Get it decoupaged on there. Yeah, Shirley's thoughtful that way. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you, Joni. Okay, Nautical. Sweetheart, Diana, for Nautical. There is 6 Nautical available. All right. Argue with Shirley. No arguing with Shirley. It won't work. Shirley will win. Okay. Oh, you are absolutely right, Joni. Next one is black and gold dots. They're not perfectly round polka dots. That's why I love this one. Black and gold. Okay. Black and gold dots, there's 2, only 2 left. Just about been 30 seconds. Okay. Starting to really like some of these napkins that I didn't think I was crazy about before because they don't have big scenes on them, but that make really nice backgrounds. And this is one of those. It's cream and some gold, and I'm not sure what to call this. It is a green, but it's not green. It's, how do you describe that? Kind of a very muted olive green, and it's embossed down here. But I'm starting to really like decoupaging these and using them as backgrounds with something else on them because they make anything look really elegant. Are any of you card makers? There's a few in here that I've been using as layering cards. decoupaging them and then taking the card and then cutting out the card, a piece that's just, what, 1/8 of an inch smaller than the card. So I have the card, whether it's white or black, and then I have the decoupaged background napkin, and then the next smaller one, much more than 1/8 of an inch because I want to see that, or putting a scene right on top of this. And those have been turning out really cool, and they just give a different dimensional look than when I would just cut out a piece of cardstock, you know, to be that layer. Still have the cool layers, but it just, it's a different dimension. Looks really cool. Try it with some of your napkins. I know y'all got plenty of those type. And for backgrounds, you can go just buy the cheap napkins when they have them on sale, solid colors, because those are really pretty. It's just the fact that they're a napkin adds a different dimension when you put them on to just paper. Okay, and the next one is here. This is another wonderful background. It's a damask, green damask. So there's different shades of green, and it's got a gold trim around it. I have 5 of the green damask left. One for Shirley. Thank you, Shirley. Yeah, these damask ones, they look a lot like a damask fabric, as if you had a damask fabric on there. YouTube has knocked me off here. Let's see. Come on. Not getting any picture. Are you guys having troubles with YouTube again? Wax, dollar store poster board. Yes. Yes, for cards, borders, and journals and envelopes. Yes, Sylvia. Awesome. That's perfect. And just the fact that you have the beeswax on it, even if it's just decoupage without beeswax, it just adds another dimension. Looks so cool. All right. Why is nobody's having any problems? That's good. You can still see me on the tube. Let's get rid of that one. See if that'll go in. Okay, here we go. Oh, the beeswax is awesome, Joni. It's Sylvia and some of her friends that taught me how to do it. And I just got my beeswax in recently, and I have not had a chance yet. I can't wait to do that. But let me try a few, and then I'll do a tutorial. Put a tutorial up showing how to do it, because it is really, really cool. It gives an entirely different texture, dimension, and look to the napkins. And I mean, they beeswax them right onto the board or the paper or the chipboard, cardstock, that kind of thing. This one is silver damask. Same thing as the green. Wonderful background. Get that up a little closer. Really pretty. This one has a silver border as opposed to the gold border. Yeah, I've got a couple of tutorials ready to record now. I need to get at least one done and up tonight, and I'm hoping to get another one up tomorrow. Got one for Diana. Thank you. All these damask ones came from Germany. We have some really exquisite napkins. Yeah, I was, when they first said beeswax, I said, what? I just couldn't even conceive of what they were talking about to do with beeswax on the napkins, and that the iron wouldn't melt it, all of that. So, but then they showed me and they were right. And Ivy sent me some samples and it's gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. All right, silver damask. Our next one is Tahiti. So palm trees. What? It's French in Tahiti, isn't it? Tahitian. Tahitian's similar to French. There's some cool crests down here, the palm trees, a lot of words printed back there. Make a pretty one in a beach or a ocean. I never know what to call those because in my mind, a nautical is more at sea and the ship and the captain of the ship and all of those things. And then I think of beach and sea life, and that's the fish and the, all the things underneath the ocean and French Polynesian. Thank you. And the beach, the things that you actually see in the sand and on the beach. And so I think of them as kind of two completely different styles, of journals to do. And so I never know whether to call all things related to the water, beach, or nautical, or just water related. One for Diana. Thank you, Diana. Yeah. Love the Googles. There's 3 of the Tahitian palms. In case I didn't say that, I don't think I did. Yeah, Margie, I love the Googles too. Googly, googly. Makes me look very smart. Of course, if you didn't say anything, we would just assume that maybe you Googled it at one time, but you remember it now, so you're really smart. Anybody who remembers all the information they look up on Google is really smart. Okay. All right, the next one is Vintage Flowers and Music. And I think this is a little French script there, and this you can't tell what it is, but beautiful, beautiful roses, some butterflies, some music. I actually think that this is one of the pieces just like that Ivy did on beeswax and sent it to me. It's gorgeous, just gorgeous. And I only have 2 sets of these still available. So one for Joni, one for Diana. Thank you, Joni. Thank you, Diana. Okay. Next is another one of those water ones. I don't know what to call it. Actually, this one is easy. I can call it shells. I actually only have 1 set of this one. And we did have this same one in the other shape napkin earlier today. All right, next is is, oh, these are so pretty. I love the colors on this one. It's one-fingered typing. Not very good. Shells. Margie. I have one set, goes to Margie. And who else on there? All right, Diana, if for some reason I find another one, I will put you on a second. Okay, this next one is a botanical with birds. This is so, so pretty. There is all different shades of purple and then going into red. The center of this is purple. These are all shades of purple. Some shades of green and cream here. This is kind of purpley pinkish reddish. This is more purpley pink. This is purple red here. That is really pretty. That is botanical birds. Yes, lots of fuzzy cut potential there for sure. One for Joni. This one they called Romance. That was the actual name of it. Really hoping that the mailman doesn't ring the bell to deliver those 5 packages today while I'm sitting here and wake you know who up who'll run to the door. I want her to sleep through this. Just sleeping a lot today, so that means another growth spurt. Okay, the next one is orchids. So pretty. This is called Orchids in Bloom. All right, a couple more seconds. Okay, this next one is called Morning Blossoms. Love that. That is so pretty. So, so pretty. Good fussy cutting on that one too. Nice big flowers, and the butterflies even are big enough to fussy cut. One Morning Blossoms for Joni. Thank you, Joni. Okay. Let's see. 2 for Diana. Thank you, Diana. Okay, the next one is hydrangea. all different shades of soft lavender. Oops, sorry, I forgot to hit that. Let's see. One for Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. One for Shirley. One for Diana. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you, Diana. Okay, the next one. Not positive on what kind of flower it is, but it's sure gorgeous. It has a Paris postmark and some French words here. And there's some French script light in the background, as if it's been, as if the napkin's been put over the top of it is exactly what it looks like. That's really interesting. It doesn't look like it's typed light on the napkin. It actually looks like it's behind the napkin. One for Shirley. Thank you, Shirley. One for Diana. Thank you, Diana. Okay, the next one is Yellow Bird with the sunflower. A lot of French script up there, the background. And can you see the bee? Let me hold that up closer. A lot of good fussy cutting in this one too, if you wanted to. See the bee down there? It's really pretty. Okay, I have one for Joni, two for Shirley. Thank you, Joni. Thank you, Shirley. Okay. Julie would love that, wouldn't she, with the bee? It didn't cost so darn much to send things to Australia. Okay, here's another one Julie would love. Get that up closer. Look at that, the bee and the honeycomb. It's really cool. That makes a great background. And you can fussy cut that bee circle out. It's really neat. Yeah, she would, Margie, huh? Good thing she's not seeing it. She'd be saying OMG too. Let's see, this one is peonies. All right. Oh, I forgot to put B, didn't I? I'm sorry. I did not do that. Go bees. There we go. Sorry. Woo. Yes. And if you want, I will hang on to him for a bit to see if we have more stuff we want to send to her. And I've got some things that I want to send to her. And actually, one of the kits I have is an Australia kit. And I know she's been asking for an Australia kit, but I don't know if she's interested in having that actual kit. But we put them all together and share postage, so you don't have to pay the whole thing. 1B for Diana. Thank you, Diana. Margie, I'm going to write that down for one of each of those for Julie, so I make sure one is reserved. Okay, let's see. Yellow bird, let me double check. I didn't, Diana, thank you. I missed that. Oh, I see it right there. Yep, I do see it. And I missed it. I'm so sorry. Thank you for asking. Okay, I got Diana on for Yellow Bird. Let me go back and just review my comments and make sure I okay, cool. Thank you, Diana. All right. The next one, whoops, let's see. I thought I had that in there. Next one is called Pretty Peonies. Really are pretty. I've decided that peonies are one of my favorite flowers. I just love the way they look. They're so full, so many layers, and I love that. I love it's like a surprise, you know. It's like a box that's wrapped multiple times, and you peel off each layer, and there's more of it to see and experience underneath it. And peonies kind of make me think of that with all the different layers. Let's see, one for Joni and one for Diana. Thank you, Joni. Thank you, Diana. But I understand peonies don't last very long once they've bloomed. Is that correct? Hi, honey. How are you? There's dog waving at everybody. He's at work. Not so busy right now, huh, honey? Say, there's probably a few people here that you haven't met. Sweetheart, that's Diana. You know Shirley. You know Margie. You probably haven't met Joni. I don't think Glynis made it back in this afternoon, did she? For those who haven't met him, this is Doug, and my husband. He's at work. When he's at work, sometimes he pops in to say hi. Supporter of all things crafty. He's actually pretty artistic and talented himself. in spite of what he might tell you. But he is. Let's see. Okay, next one is Paris with the blue, light blue background flowers. Oh, I keep forgetting to hit go on that. I'm sorry. Shirley for 2. Thank you, Shirley. Ooh, Paris. Didn't you promise to take me there, honey? Are we going to Paris? I'd love to go to Paris. That would be so fun. One for Diana. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Shirley. Yep. So you're learning to speak French? Because I'm not. But I am willing to carry a palm book, small book, for translation purposes. Oh boy. Great. All right, so y'all got to know, when Doug and I got married 19 years ago plus, so we're in our 20th year, I used to live in Alaska, and I had moved to Arizona, and that's where we met. But even after I moved down, my sister's still in Alaska, and I would go back to Alaska a couple times a year to visit. And when I met Doug, I said, oh, we got to go to Alaska, especially if we get married, and we got to go to Alaska. I'll take you to Alaska. Well, 3 months after we were married, I was diagnosed with 2 types of breast cancer, stage 4. And that was the beginning of, well, you can imagine, because you've all been through your own stuff. And as you can guess from his comment, we have not been to Alaska yet. This one is also Paris, Kentucky. Oh, that's what he was doing, tricking me. Didn't know there was a Paris, Kentucky. Actually, there's a Paris, Idaho. That's not that far from here. 2 for or 1 for Diana. This Paris, it has the dark blue background, and you can see all the French script in the middle, the fleur-de-lis, the birds. Paris, 1889. Okay, this one I've got Diana for 1, Shirley for 1, Shirley for 2. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Shirley. So yeah, we have not been to Alaska yet. So I guess we're going to have to go to Alaska so that I can go to Paris, right? Oh, that's not the one I thought I was. I'm going to give that one a few more seconds. It was this other one I thought I was holding up. Has anybody been to Paris? I would also love to go to Italy. There are actually 8 Parises in the US. So we could go visit all of them and then say we've been to Paris 8 times. And still never experienced France. Okay, let's see. This one, yeah, this one is hydrangea. Okay, look at that beautiful purple hydrangea with all the French writing in between, lots of French script. There's some dragonflies, gorgeous other flowers too. It's just that these big purple hydrangeas really jumped out at you. They're so pretty. So, so pretty. Those are gorgeous. That's funny. Margie, I was going to tell him she's just really smart. She's just really good friends with the Googles. And she's sitting at her computer. I'll just say you're smart. There you go. Yeah, she is actually pretty smart. Pretty darn smart. All right, what's this one? Let's see, did I miss anybody on the purple hydrangeas? A few more seconds to get to our 30 seconds. Hi, Carla. How are you? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, what TV show is that from? First person to name that TV show gets a gift in their order. Joni got it. Welcome back, Cotter. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Cotter. Go, Joni. Okay, this one, the next one, isn't this one pretty? This one is birds with bird nests. I turn it this way because there's the big bird nest, but then there's a little bird nest up here. Some butterflies of different colors, lots of botanicals. This is a beautiful one. Really, really beautiful. That show was, I liked that show too, Margie. That was a fun, awesome show. We need some more like that. We need more just good, clean comedy. Okay, one for Shirley. Thank you, Shirley. I like these yellow bells. Very pretty. What's your favorite sitcom of all time? Ciao, honey. Have a great afternoon. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. Huh, Margie, he fleeks. Margie, Doug Fleeks fluent Spanish. One for Sylvia. Thank you, Sylvia. That's funny. Bewitched. Oh, that was a good one. I watched that one too. I remember coming home from school every day as a kid and watching Brady Bunch and Gilligan's Island. Hasta luego. Just on to say hi. Hi, Bernice. Oh, we're happy to have you here just to say hi and to chat. You don't have to buy to chat. That's awesome. Large purple. Happy to have you here. Words I know are adios, tortilla, taco, burrito, right? And probably should remember el baño. Okay, this one is the large purple flower. Isn't that pretty? A dark teal background. A large purple flower. I can't remember what kind of flower that is. One for Sylvia. Thank you, Sylvia. Oh, I only have 2 of these. So Sylvia has one. There's only 1 pack left. Sometimes I forget to look at how many are on there. Hey, Glennis. Sylvia, then Glennis. Glennis 1. Welcome back, Glynis. We are coming to the very end of this group, so all right, this one is sold out. I like that one a lot. All right, this one. Okay, are these hydrangeas too? No, I don't know. I don't think so. I think there's something else. What do you think they are? They're in groups, but they look like individual flowers. I don't know. Anybody know? It's a really perfect butterfly. I'm going to call it purple and yellow right now because I don't know what kind of flowers they are. Purple and yellow, but these are all different shades of purple, lavender, from very light to dark. A couple of pretty butterflies in there, a lot of green. I have no clue. I don't know what flower that is what. I'm learning a few here and there. But that sure is pretty. I was thinking that they were lilacs, and then I looked at it again and thought, no, I don't think that's lilacs. I don't know. Maybe it is. Flower. They are hydrangeas. Thank you, Bernice. I'm going to change that to hydrangea. Hydrangeas are pretty because they're just like big and full. Oops, just knocked my notes over. Okay. Sure, I've got that one for Glynis. Thank you, Glynis. Glynis, you missed a few good ones. The beginning of this pack that we started, well, almost 1 hour, exactly 1 hour ago. It was 3 o'clock. So you only missed the first hour. You could watch that on double time. Oh, nice, Bernice. What's he making? Okay, this one is called Watercolor Garden. That's really pretty. Thing I like about this one, it's like lots of really bright and intense colors, but yet because it's watercolor, it makes it more muted. So you get the bright, intense colors that I like, but I don't like them so much in my journals. I want them a little more muted or softer, and that's what that does to it. So that is really pretty. Steak fries and yellow beans. Ooh, that sounds good. One of these for Sylvia. Thank you, Sylvia. And how long do you have until dinner's ready, Bernice? That does sound really good. And yeah, I'm not cooking anything. Sounds good. I forgot to show you guys that piece of fabric that I put the napkin on. Yeah, I agree. Lucky you, Bernice. That's awesome. Okay, here's another Paris one. And I don't know, is this, Bernice, is this hydrangea? Maybe that's hydrangea too. I'm not sure. I know there's lots of French words on there, and pretty butterfly, Paris, La Tour Eiffel, another butterfly down there. There's some canceled postage. And you just put a roast on. Ooh, that sounds good, Shirley. 2 for Shirley. Thank you, Shirley. I guess the roast is good because you can put it in and walk away for a while, huh? Yes, that is hydrangea, Glennis says. Okay, I trust you. I believe you. Okay, there's only 2 more left in this group. Oh, I love this one. Okay, this is embossed. The whole napkin is embossed. These beautiful peach, they have to be hydrangeas. They're definitely beautiful peach hydrangeas down here. And then just like, what do you call them? Illustration. This is like illustration of hydrangea and sunflower up here. And that might be supposed to be a dandelion, but it actually looks exactly like my dill looks when the dill dries out. Or I'm sorry, not dries out, when it goes to flower, goes to seed, as after it's been there for a little while and hasn't been picked. One for Glennis. Thank you, Glennis. One for Diana. Thank you, Diana. Separating napkins has become one of my recent favorite watching TV at night with hubby activities. So I can separate them all out and have all 3 layers. So then when I get out the beeswax, I want to be able to do one for Carla. Thank you, Carla. I want to be able to do a whole bunch at the same time and not have to stop and separate them in between each one. So I got me a little plastic container that's going to be just for napkins, and I'll separate them out and keep them there, and I can just grab that container and then beeswax or decoupage or whatever it is, as many as I want to do in one sitting. I'm pulling that one back out, Carla. This one, this Paris one with the hydrangeas. Yes, I can put you on for one of those. Thank you, Carla. Carla, have you guys gotten hit with any of this hurricane storm? Okay, let's get this. Let's see. All right, this is the last one in this bunch. Look how gorgeous this one is. I love, 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 love this one. And a beautiful bird, so intense in color. A lot of French script back there. The nest is so cool with the blue eggs. It says Paris 1878 on the bottom. Got this cool, like a iron grate type of thing. It's really, really pretty. Sylvia, power stopped at Fred Meyer. Every one of them have missed us. Wow, that's awesome, Carla. Okay, one for Joni. Thank you, Joni. One for Shirley. Thank you, Shirley. One for Diana. Thank you, Diana. 2 for Carla. Thank you, Carla. All right, that one. Okay, that was the last one in this set. So now, double check here. Everything from here on out is 3 for $1. These have been 2 for $1. Everything from here on out to the end is 3 for $1. poinsettia. Wouldn't that make a really nice corner tuck in a Christmas journal? $3 for $1. I have 6 sets of this left. One for Sylvia. Two for Shirley. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Shirley. One for Diana. Thank you, Diana. Am I going to go back over the earlier ones at the end? I possibly could because this is going to be shorter than this morning's. You missed probably the first hour, so I could probably go over those quickly. I don't mind doing that. Okay, next one is a nautical with compass. Okay. One set for Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, the next one is a grass cloth. This is another one of those that makes a great background if you're doing a safari or a jungle journal or anything where you want to bring up an outdoor image. Grass cloth is a nice background. Okay. The next one is roses and hydrangea. Isn't that pretty? Different shades of pink from very light all the way to really rich dark. And the hydrangea, that's that different shades of green, has like tips of pink, so that it just fits in that really nicely. One for Joni. Thank you, Joni. And 2 for Carla. Thank you, Carla. I only have 6 of these total, just so you know. I don't think I said that. Okay, the next one is a watercolor flowers with butterflies. We'll pick that up, get it a little closer. A bit better view there. So this is a watercolor butterflies. I only have 3 sets of this one left. One for Joni and 2 for Carla. And that one is sold out. Thank you, Joni. Thank you, Carla. Let's see. Okay. Next one is blue and white. This would be a cool background. I would use this in either a French Paris type journal, or I would use it in like a Moroccan theme or style. It would look really cool. One for Glynis or Minion. Yeah, that's perfect color for Minion. It is actually. That was good, Glynis. Glynis, are you putting the Minion journals in your Etsy? Next one is another palette of watercolor flowers. Variety of pinks, shades down in the corners, purples and pinks in the center, green in between, touches of yellow, just for a little accent. The next one, Glynis, another blue and white. Little larger design on this one. Put a spring one up on the weekend, sold it yesterday. Nice, putting first Minion up after the sale. Cool, good for you. Let's see, one for Glynis. Thank you, Glynis. One for Diana. Thank you, Diana. Yeah, it reminds me of Wedgwood too, Margie. That's exactly what I think of it when I see it. One for Sylvia. Thank you, Sylvia. Oh, that's okay, Carla. It happens. The watercolor one, right? That is this one, Carla, the watercolor. Yes, I can get you on 2 of those. Okay, let me double check mine. Okay, perfect. Okay, so on this blue and white one, I have Glynis, Diana, and Sylvia. And while we all have Wedgwood on the brain, there's one more that's blue and white. This one's got more variety of shades so that it almost looks purple, not quite. Nope, that's definitely blue. Just show it next to the lighter blue and it looks so dark. This one's a little bit larger. Let me get that. Blue and white. This is a little bit larger one. I like the border around it too. I can see putting it on my sheet and then fussy cutting these things out and using them individually, and fussy cutting the strip, the border out to be able to use it as trim. That, let's see, did I just drop the piece of paper that went with it? Oh, there it is. Sylvia 1. Oh, Sylvia, you're not seeing the comments? Did you go up top and check, make sure you're on live chat, not top chat? And Sylvia, let me know if you want to refresh, and I will hold tight for a second to give you a chance to refresh. So Margie says, tell her to refresh. Seems like YouTube is having different problems every time we're on. There's some YouTube problems. Okay, the next one is large shell. And this has a nice wide gold border. Bring that up here. You can see the shell, 4 shells. It is getting scary. Every time we're on, YouTube has a different issue. Frustrating is what it is. Okay, sweetheart, Diana. Thank you so much, Diana. I have only 5 sets of this one left, so 4 now. One for Sylvia. Thank you, Sylvia. That'd be pretty for coloring with. Ooh, that would be pretty for coloring in with watercolors. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That would be gorgeous done that way. You are so right, Joni. Okay, next one. Live chat. Lesson came back in. No worries. Continue. Awesome. Awesome. This is the very next one, Sylvia. We haven't gone past the next one, which is the shell, a large shell. Okay, the next one is butterflies. Some good fussy cutting there. This is great border, great trim. Butterflies, I only have four sets left. Okay. Almost 30 seconds. One for Shirley. Thank you, Shirley. Okay, the next one is this barbecue one. It says smoke. It's like, you know, smoking meat in the smoker. Some utensils, the Great American Cookout, barbecue. There's a small American flag down there. Line of stripes. Next one is a vintage napkin. A vintage Christmas tree. On the other side here, it says Williamsburg Christmas. It's got the nice ribbon border on both. But vintage Christmas tree, when they used to decorate it with toys up in the tree. And candles. Can you imagine putting candles on the tree? I mean, they didn't have the kind of houses we had when they were doing that, but I just can't even imagine how many houses would burn down if we put candles on the tree. We have enough to burn down, and we don't do that, just with the trees getting dry. All right. The next one is succulents. Love this. These are so pretty. Let me get that up there a little bit so you can see them. What are they called? Hens and chicks? Is that what that succulent is? Looks like wood planks and the succulents. They didn't put up their trees until Christmas. Oh, Eve, so they were fresh. That's true. That's true. Okay, one for Joni. Thank you, Joni. I didn't think about that. That would make a huge difference, Margie. One for Diana. Thank you, Diana. They never put the trees up until Christmas Eve, and then they probably took them down the day after Christmas. They probably only lit the candles on Christmas Eve and maybe on Christmas, huh? They were fresher trees. So they probably didn't burn as many houses down with the trees getting dry like they do now. Leave them up for months. Okay, go. I expect there were a few fires though. Yeah, I'm sure with the candles. I'm sure with the candles and kids will be kids running and playing that there were a few tipped over and fires started. Oh, this is a pretty one. All right, this one is, isn't that gorgeous? That green and blue contrast, so pretty, that flower. So I would decoupage this or beeswax it and use that as like in a journal. I would use that as a tuck spot or a pocket where you're going to put some things on top of it so it becomes a background. And these I think are just gorgeous flowers. This blue I don't even know exactly what color blue it is, but it is so pretty and it stands out so nicely. Diana, 1, thank you. Kathy Lake, 1, thank you. Oh, I only have 3 of these. So Diana, Kathy, there's only 1 more. I didn't realize that one was almost sold out. Okay. So there is 1 set left of the green and blue. Oh. Joni gets it. Thank you, Joni. Not going to leave an orphan behind, huh? Okay, that one is now sold out. All right. The next one is open. There we go. Zebra stripe with a pink strip down the middle. I actually only have 1 set of this left. I'm doing a safari. I'm doing a safari journal. I haven't started it yet. I've been collecting for it. I think I put one in there for that. And I actually think I've got kits started. The journal kit started for safari. So Diana, if you're doing a safari journal, that would be really cool in there. All right, that one goes to Diana, and that one is sold out. Okay, next one is pastel. They're not stripes. They are stripes, but they make squares, so pastel squares, we'll call it. Really nice background. In there we go. Pastel squares. This one, I only have 3 sets left. First one goes, oh, I can't hear you yelling. Sylvia, I can't hear you yelling. What are you yelling? Okay. We got 1 for Diana, 1 for Sylvia. I know that's the only bad thing about this kind of sale is I really wish I could hear you guys. 1 for Diana. Thank you, Diana. 1 for Sylvia. Thank you, Sylvia. There is 1 set left only of this one. Sylvia, I will make a note on the zebra one, and if I happen to come across any more that are packed not with the bulk of the napkins, I will let you know on that, of the zebra one, yeah. Okay, so the next one is a blue and green wavy stripe. Makes a great background, but I love using this on a page in a journal that is doing with nautical or the beach or underwater things that live there. Anything having to do with the water there. I love using this in the journal as the water. It really, really looks cool. And Let me show you this. If you take off just this strip right here, make sure that catch up, yeah, then you've got this really light blue here. You can distress it with Vintage Photo and gives it just enough that this looks like sand on the beach. This looks like the water going out, foam, and there's white, which looks like the clouds way out there. And then this blue up here looks like the sky. You literally have an entire background skyline on that. And then you can put your things up front, in front of it. I really like using this one in that manner. And because it is so big, you can get, if you're doing just one side of a page, you only need this section of it. So you've got 6 of those. One for Joni. Thank you, Joni. Oh, I only have 4 sets of this one left. So 3 now. The first one goes to Joni. See, go. Okay, the next one is a mint colored damask. Again, a really great background. All those damasks are. Texas Craft Lover got in there just in time. I will put you down for one of the wavy ones. I don't recognize your YouTube name. What is your real name, Texas Craft Lover? Do I already know you and Happy Paper People? Or is this your first time joining us? Sylvia, I know you will survive, but Aurora Ramirez. Welcome, Aurora. So glad to have you. Let me make sure I've got you on the wavy blue one. Aurora Ramirez. Welcome, welcome. If you will shoot me an email at Mariannescraftdesign at gmail.com. Well, that was weird. Oops, it deleted my first part. Mariannescraftdesign. Maybe I touched it at gmail.com. There we go. If you'll shoot me an email, Aurora, with both your YouTube name and Aurora name and what your mailing address is, just so I'll have that. And I typically, I will either send you your total either through Messenger. So also go ahead and friend me, or you should be able to find me right there on YouTube or on Facebook and friend me, and then I will send you either through Facebook Pay or through PayPal, whichever you prefer. I will send you your total, and then we just pay directly through there, so we don't have all the extra fees going through PayPal. That's how I don't add anything extra onto the prices for that. So, and if you haven't joined our Facebook group, it's Happy Paper People on Facebook. It's an awesome, awesome group. We would love to have you join. Most everybody who's here is a part of that group. Some new, some been their original founding members. And one tip, if you do go over to join and it asks you, it's a private group, so if it asks you the 3 questions, if you answer all the questions, it will let you in automatically. You don't have to wait to be approved. So it's an amazing group. Awesome people. Everybody who's here, and lots more. Everybody's so helpful and friendly. We support art of all types and styles. We love it all. Okay, that is the mint damask. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody on the mint damask. Sylvia, one for Sylvia. And let's see here. Whoops, I just messed up. Hang on one moment, please, while I try to get this back up here. Okay. Joni, Sylvia, which one are we talking about? I don't understand why you mentioned me. You're welcome to whichever one it was. Oh, maybe we could split it. Gonna have to go back and figure out which one it was. Sylvia, did I mess up? And did you put in there before, Joni, and I didn't see it? I know it does have to go by whoever pops up on mine first, but there have been times when I have missed one. I'm human, and I will admit to that. But let me know which one that is, and let me go back and check. Or was that the zebra? Was that the zebra? Might be the zebra. You know, I'll get you both taken care of. Okay, this one is embossed cream. Love the embossing on this and the gold accent. I'm going to put it on here just to, hopefully you can see the embossing. So pretty, that embossing. The gold trim around the edge and the gold pinstripe there. Makes a wonderful background for an elegant journal. Let me look at the zebra. Let's go back there. Who do I have the zebra? Nope, I've got Diana on the zebra. And I only had one set of the zebra, and that's Diana, not you. It wasn't that one. Let's see. Oh, was it the blue and the green with the flower? Is this the one? Is this the one, Sylvia? I think this is the last one right before the zebra that I had. That I have Joni's name on, and I only had 3 of those. So I'm just going to do a little scroll back here and look for, because it's not that far back. There it is, go green and blue. Okay, I have Diana, I have Kathy Lake, I have Joni. Okay, and then the zebra came up, and I have Diana, and then Sylvia. So I'm wondering if Sylvia, if you type that one in for the blue and the green, and it was really delayed. Is that correct? Is this one that you were wanting, Sylvia? If it is, I'll make a note, because sometimes I find additional ones, you know how that is. Okay, so I'm back up here to the embossed cream. All right. And the next one is, we're almost through this group. This one is a whole bunch of shells. looking. Lots of shells. Lots of fussy cutting if you wanted. Sand dollars. This is one of those out of Germany. Most of today's napkins, most of them, not all of them, but most of them, both this morning and this afternoon, are either from Germany or the Netherlands. This is one of the German ones. Oh, I just put that one out there. Give it a chance. Sorry about that. All right, I have Glynis for 1. Thank you, Glynis. Margie for 1. Thank you, Margie. Aurora for 1. Thank you, Aurora. Okay. Okay, get the next. Okay, the next one is, remember the green and blue one that had stripes on half and the big flowers? This is the red and yellow version of that. So it's got stripes on half and then the red, white, and yellow flourishes on this half. And that one I have 4 sets left. Okay, so listen, you cannot ask what big they're all. No, Sylvia, you're not slow, but sometimes YouTube is. Oh my goodness, 4 times already. Okay, Diana, want the shells? Yes, got you on the shells. Thank you, Diana. And then Diana on the red and yellow. Thank you, Diana. The stripe has, oh, that's a good color for circus, Margie. Yes, that's great. That actually looks a lot like a circus tent. Color is perfect. I like it. Sylvia, I'm sorry YouTube's giving you fits today. It's just so wrong. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to put this on black so I can hold it up, although hopefully it doesn't distort the color because it's cream. Oh, hi, who's on Facebook? Tell us your name, who's on Facebook. And because this is your first time probably following the sale from Facebook, it just calling you Facebook user. So if you can go to streamyard.com/Facebook and click yes on that, it'll ask if it's okay to show your name. Then it will show your Facebook name to me through StreamYard so I can see who it is. So I'll know who to, if you choose to purchase anything, I'll know who to give that to. You can also come over to YouTube because we're live on YouTube at the same time, but you're welcome to stay on Facebook. You just need to go to StreamYard once. You only have to do that once, and then forevermore you can watch through Facebook. Yes, Diana, I did. I absolutely did. And I put you on for a set of the shells. So Facebook, whoever's on Facebook right now, if you will go over to streamyard.com/Facebook, click yes, should take only a few seconds to do that, and then come back. And the napkins are, they're sold by the dollar, in dollar increments today. And the batch that we're in right now are all 3 for $1. So when I show one napkin, you will get 3 of these for $1. You're welcome, Diana. Okay, this next one is a cream color with a gold shell. There's 6 shells there. And then there's a little pinstripe on the bottom. You see that down there too? So let me put that on. Go shell, and that's just the individual. It's Aline. Hi, Aline. Good to see you. Thank you for going over and doing that. You only have to do that once, and then it will show up forevermore. So sometimes it's easier just to be on Facebook. The only drawback is on Facebook, you can't see the YouTube comments, and YouTube can't see the Facebook comments, but it's okay. You can still participate in the sale and an auction, any of those. So, we're in the grouping we're in right now is 3 for $1. And this is a cream napkin with the gold shell and the gold pinstriping on the bottom. Let's see, let me get that one. We are actually almost done. Those who came in late, I may go back and go through some of the first ones again if you are interested. Somebody already asked about that. Otherwise, you can go back and watch the recording. Diana, 1. Thank you, Diana. You can go back and watch the recording of anything that you didn't see, and you can actually put it on double speed so that it goes through a lot faster. And then you can email me or text me or message me. The fastest way is to message me through Messenger. That's the fastest way for me to get the message. If there are any others that you want, and if there's limited quantities of them, I always say what that is. Glynis, is that yes on a shell? So there's only a few, maybe a handful that are sold out as of today. I think Glynis, that means you want to shell. Oh, yes, if I'm showing again. Okay, showing the ones that you missed. Okay. Tell you what, if Lucy is still doing well, I will go back and show the ones that I started this afternoon with, maybe that first hour. We can probably run through them a little faster. Okay. Move the shell off, and the next one is its companion. That is the cream with the gold palm trees. Okay. We can race through them. Margie's singing a lullaby for Lucy to go to sleep. Actually, Lucy woke up and walked out of here. So right now I have no idea where she is or what she's doing. I didn't hear her bell ring. There's a little bell by the door, and she goes up and rings the bell when she needs to go outside. A palm for Glynis, 1 for Aurora. Thank you, Aurora. Thank you, Glynis. I haven't heard her little bell ring that I need to get her out, open the door so she can go outside. Hopefully she just didn't go inside. Hi, Lucy. She just came back in. She has business to do. I hope she didn't do it out in the family room. And she just came back in here. Where's one of your bones? You want to go chew on one of those bones over there? Or chew on raccoon? All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 left in this stack. Okay. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Come on out. Here, come on out. Just because I dropped my notes doesn't mean you have to pick them up and chew on them. All right, this next one, sticking with the water, is sand dollars. Pick this up here. Lots and lots of sand dollars. She's a little clankier on her collar now because she got shots a couple of days ago and they gave us a rabies tag to show she's had her rabies shots. So now it's right next to her name tag. And sand dollars, I only have 2. So that goes to Margie and Diana. Okay. No, Lucy. Oh, that's okay. Man, she's getting into every trash and pulling things out and taking them out. And she sticks her head into my cubby holes and takes things out. And I just heard her go get something. It sounded like a bunch of paper. Then I realized she got into recycle and got something that I threw out there. And it's a necklace made out of handmade flowers. So she's going to have a ball with that. And I don't care if she chews that up because it was in the recycle. Jingle, jingle, Santa Lucy. Yep, that's exactly it. All right, sand dollar is sold out. Let's see. I don't know why I can never remember what this shape is called. Maybe somebody can tell me what this shape is called. I'll just say go on that one. This one I only have 3 sets left. It's it always reminds me, if I were to put it in a background, of like an iron grate, you know, that you would be looking through. It says Bella down here a couple times. If you want to fussy cut that shape out with the word, you get Bella 3 times. If you know somebody named Bella you want to make something for. Quatrefoil, yes, that is it. We had a quatrefoil stencil last month, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay, their first one goes to Aurora. Thank you, Aurora. One for Diana. Thank you, Diana. So there's only 1 set left of that one. Okay, got our 30 seconds. We're down to the last 3. No, we're not. There's 3 more over here. I found 3 sitting here that are actually 4 for $1, and they were stacked with the 3 for $1. So I set them off to the side. So we'll do those last. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 then. Okay, the next one is all pumpkins. That up close. Can you see that the background has texture? Not in feeling it, well, maybe a little bit, but in the color. The color in it is creating texture. I don't know if that shows up or not, but it actually looks like a textured wallpaper. Pretty cool looking. Let's see, pumpkins. There we go. Pumpkins and sunflowers. One for Joni. It is cute, isn't it? Thank you, Joni. Okay. Okay, the next one is a silver background, like an iron grate. That paper. It's like an iron grate design in silver. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. And the last one of this group of 3 for $1 is a fall paisley. Oops, typo. Not EY. Oh well. Fall paisley, isn't that pretty? All the fall colors. Center back. I just got a message from Gigi. They probably won't have power until Monday, they say. She's in Alabama, and the eye of the storm went right over her town. Oh, is that fun, Lucy? I just don't want you in the wire, but I don't care if you eat those flowers. All right, fall paisley. We have one for Aurora. Thank you, Aurora. And one for Diana. Thank you, Diana. Yeah, they are okay, but there's a lot of destruction. They don't have power, and they probably won't have power until Monday. Okay, so that is the last one of the 3 for $1, and then I found 3 here that are 4 for $1 and were set on the wrong stack. And I don't, let's see. All right, the first one, oh, let me go back here before that's the fall paisley. Aurora, Aline, that finally popped up there. Thank you, Aline. Diana, and then Shirley. Thank you, Shirley. Okay, but I didn't say you could have that piece of fabric. That's a good piece of fabric that I don't want you to have. But look at this cool bone right there. You can chew on that bone. Oh. Why do puppies want to eat weird things? Like paper. All right, let's see here. Okay, so this one is back to 4 for $1. There's just 3 of them. And here's the first one. It's a pink one. Let me see how many there are. I only know for sure that I have 3, but I think that I have 4 by this note. And the second one, I'll move too fast, but moving right along. The second one is the emoji smiley faces. I know for sure I have 2, and I may have 3. They're 4 for $1. So that means for sure 2 sets of 4, possibly a third. Oops, let's see. Give it the 30 seconds. And the third one is a multicolor. See where these are 4 for $1 because they don't have full, all the panels aren't colored. And they can still be used, but they aren't of the, it'd be like just buying, regular tissue paper for napkins and things. 1 pink for Diana. Yes, absolutely, Diana. Thank you, Diana. One of the things I like to do on the other layers, and so what I would do on this is stamp it with stamps that I like, and then go ahead and decoupage it or beeswax it as usual. Okay, that's gonna go 4. I think that's the one there. Yep, okay. So the smiley face and the multicolored. Okay, so that is the end of the napkins. We had 3 hours this morning and 2 hours this afternoon, all of napkins. I could run back quickly over the ones that we started this afternoon with that some of you missed. And then those who missed this morning completely, if you want to go back, it's on the YouTube channel. So if you want to watch it, you can speed it up to double time and watch that. Okay. All right, let's see here. So we know that one. It's okay, it's just me. Move that one over. Let's see, all the 4 for $1 were this morning, weren't they? Okay, so we started. She thinks she's so sneaky taking things out of the recycle. Okay, we started this afternoon with some too. I think we did all of those. Those who were here this morning, we did the ladybug this morning, right? Wasn't that the very last one? Is that the very last one that we did? She is re-recycling. Yes. Oh, that one's in here. Okay, so yes, that was from this morning. That's this one. 2 of that one, Diana. Okay. Thank you, Diana. Okay, so I know then these were this morning, so I know exactly where we started. That means this is the first batch we did this afternoon right here. Okay. Okay, thanks, Diana. Yeah, watch the first one and just put it on double time to get through that. So here's the first batch that we did this afternoon. If you came in late this afternoon, we'll run through this. Okay, Aurora would like one of those as well. Perfect. Yeah, Aurora, if you want to go onto YouTube and watch this morning's, and you know how to put it on double time so you can watch it twice as fast? And on the YouTube channel, both of these are titled the same. I think it says huge blowout napkin sale or napkin blowout sale or something like that. And then this one just says dash part 2. So the one that doesn't say part 2, that was this morning's. Okay, so I won't go through this morning's again because that was 3 hours long, but you can put it on double time. And good night. Thanks, Kathy. Thanks for everything. We'll talk to you really soon. Okay, but I'll run through, these are the ones that we started this afternoon with. I'll run through those because there were some really cool ones in here. And actually, I think we started here because then I put them in one by one. Okay, so this is sunflowers on a purple background. Gorgeous. Sunflowers and a lot of other flowers in the garden on a really cool purple background with other lavender flowers. This group, this entire group right here is all 2 for $1. So let's see, is Carla still here? Carla, are you here? Carla wanted to see some of these that she missed. Glennis came in late. Who else came in late that wanted, Aurora came in late. Who else came in late this afternoon that wanted to see the earlier ones? Oh, come over here. Come over here. Good girl. Good girl. Hey, did you eat your lunch? There's some lunch out there. Okay, I got that one. Okay, so I just want to see who. Oh, I know, Lucy. I know you're going to need me really soon here, huh? Besides Glennis, Carla, thank you all. All my best to Texas. Go big D. Thanks, Marianne. Go resuscitate my charge card. Sylvia, you're awesome. Love you, Sylvia. Thanks for coming, and I will talk with you soon. Bye-bye. Glynis came in late, I know. Aurora came in late. Carla, are you still here? Aurora's still here. Want to know who I'm going back through these for. Or if you'd rather just, maybe, Glynis, maybe I should end it so that you could go in and watch the beginning of it and just put it on double time. I think it might go a lot faster, and then just message me. And if you want, you can pause it, screenshot it, and just send me a screenshot of each one. As you screenshot it, you can just forward it. That'll work. Oops, Lucy, oops. Come down here. Because I don't think Miss Lucy is going to last through this. She's been really good for 5 hours of this today. She's been really, really great. But she's trying to get up on my lap right now. Will that work? Okay, then we'll do that. Because there were several in this pile that I really think you'd like, Glynis. That was one of them. This one's Asian. There's some nautical. Just do this. Show you a few of them. This, that one is sold out. Palm trees. This bird one was really pretty. Oh, Lucy. Hi, Lucy. This hummingbird is really a gorgeous one. Yeah, she needs some playtime now. Here's a quick overview of them, Glynis. This with the bees. It's cool. Hydrangea. There's a couple of Paris ones. I'm coming, Lucy. I'm coming. That one's really pretty. This one I think is sold out. Butterflies. Watercolor. I don't remember exactly what point you came in. And this is a gorgeous one. The entire napkin is embossed, so you can feel the texture. It looks really cool. And this one, Glynis, I think you'd really love this one if you weren't here for it. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll end it, and you can run back through it and just let me know if there's anything. Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Really do appreciate it. Besides the fact that I just love spending time with you guys. I don't know. I might just end up doing a craft along with me tonight. Margie, you can come in and just crochet with me while I craft something. I'm really missing you guys. We haven't done anything in, well, we did Saturday night, but other than that, and I'm really missing hanging out with you guys. So, okay. Thanks so much. I will be in touch with all of you. Hopefully, Aurora, hopefully you're already emailed me. We do not do fabric today. I do have, what I have almost ready to go, Joni, is this, because I've got different types of fabric, but I've got lots and lots of like the swatches off of swatch books, the ones that I use that I've done a tutorial on how to fold them and sew them into an envelope, or they actually look like a pocketbook. When you get them sewn, they look really cool. So thank you, Aurora. I do appreciate that. Oh, Joni, thank you for telling me that, reminding me to show you that one. Yeah, so not fabric sale, but the piece of fabric. And now Glynis is gone. Okay. Shirley's probably gone too. I want Shirley to see this because she loves Paris. Okay, so this is a piece of Paris fabric that I covered my Paris journal in. I've got to do a flip through of that too. This is the Paris fabric that I covered my Paris journal in. Looks really cool, doesn't it? Love that Paris fabric. Okay, and look at this. Look how it's still soft and pliable like fabric is, but on the other side, check that out. This is one of the napkins from today. The hydrangeas with the Eiffel Tower. It is, I just did it on the back and then I cut the fabric just to be the exact size of the napkin. Doesn't that look cool? When you look at this side, this looks like fabric too. So it looks like it's double printed. It really looks neat. And I love that it's still so soft and pliable. Really turned out cool. I just look at this. How neat that is. And it doesn't destroy the napkin at all because you've got the fabric on the other side giving it the support, the structure that it needs. I haven't done a tutorial. This was the first one that I did, and I because I just wanted to try it out and see how it worked. But yeah, it worked very cool, and I really, really loved it. And I did not beeswax it, but I also want to try it beeswaxed and see if that works as well or better, not as well, kind of thing. So I will do a tutorial. What did I glue this one on with? Ooh. Holy cow, I did it several weeks ago and now I can't remember. I either did it with tacky glue, which is this, it just got a little bit of water in it, or I did it with Fabri-Tac. And I don't think I did it with Fabri-Tac because I've never watered Fabri-Tac down and this is way too thick to spread. So I think I did, yeah, I did because I used this big white, now that I'm thinking about it. This brush will not stay in its handle, which is okay because the handle was like this long and it drove me crazy anyway. It's always getting in the way of stuff on my desk. So I used this big long white one and I just started out, I put it on the fabric and did like this with the glue. And once I had enough on there, then I brought the napkin over and laid it down and just put on that part and then let the rest fold back. And then I would do another section because, you know, by the time you get to the end, this one's going to get dry. You know, the whole thing will be all dried out. It dries so fast, especially when I have the ceiling fans on. So, yeah, so I know that I use this. That's the only other thing I would have used. And I did not use Fabri-Tac because it's too thick. So love my little glue pot. It's just tacky glue with a little bit of water, and it's got 3 of those cosmetic sponges in the bottom. They just help to keep it from drying up. And when it thickens up a little bit, or if I have to add more glue to it, I just, I need a new piece of saran wrap, don't I? I just add some glue and then I add a little bit more water. I could probably add more water than I do. I don't add a lot. And actually, I think maybe I need to add more because maybe that'll help it spread out a little farther. Sometimes my paper gets a little wrinkly because, yeah, it's a lot like what Linda does. Only she told me that she only adds just a tiny bit of water. But I feel like when it's only a tiny bit of water that if I do it on paper, even to put other paper on or on a book page, that there's so much glue there, it's so thick that it just does that total wrinkle thing, you know, right away. I feel like maybe if it was thinner with less water, because I collage with this too. I just leave it sitting on my desk and that's what I use to collage. But I'm feeling like if it was thinner, had more water, so it was thinned out, that it would spread farther. It wouldn't be as thick and as wet. So I don't know. I'm going to try that. I'm going to add a little more water. You think so too, Margie? Okay. I'm going to try adding more water because I think it'll spread farther. So, but yeah, this is really cool. And I will do a tutorial on it because it turned out so neat. I'm just deciding what to do with it now. I already took a piece of this fabric and made a large pocketbook like this and decorated it with a bow tie and the whole thing. It looked really cool. I might have it right here because that's going to go along with this Paris journal and have extra ephemera and stuff in it for the journal owner. There's one, I think it's right here. At least I thought it was. Oh, this Miss Paris journal. I made it an extra wide spine because I love to put all the stuff in it. And she still turned out with an alligator mouth. Not as big as it would have been, but still has somewhat. Oh, there it is. Okay. Here we go. So I have a lot. I bought a ton of books of fabric swatches, and I've been taking those apart, and I use them to make envelopes or little pocketbooks like this. And I have sold or given away a bunch of them, but I've got a couple right here. Like this is just from a swatch, so I didn't have to do anything to the swatch. Actually, on this one, I did cut it with pinking shears. And I did pinking shear it, but that's exactly what the swatch looked like. So then I glued coffee dyed paper on the inside, and then I sewed it. I folded this up, and then I sewed the whole thing because I like the look of, you know, it's a sewn pocketbook. And then I sewed the trim on. I had this little, this is just an edge of a piece of fabric. I love the color, but that was the edge that I cut off for whatever I was making. And a little piece of lace. And check this button out. This button is so old. It is so cool. So I sewed the button on. And it's really sturdy and it's kind of cool. And so then you could just wrap it around like that. This piece of sari silk. Actually, I'd probably take this around one more time and then do that. That's why I left it long. Okay, so that was one. Some of my favorites I've already sold or given away. This one looks kind of manly, huh? I like that, a little bit masculine. This one I just attached in the back, so you can bring it around and tie it. Love that button too. It's a nice masculine button. Same thing, and that's exactly how the swatch was. So I didn't even have to cut the swatches down or anything. So I might have done pinking on the sides. Some of I didn't do pinking on the sides. You see the piece of lettuce and a little bit of green, the same color as the button, green ribbon that's right there. And tied that one with sari silk as well. That was that one. Same thing. Glued the coffee dyed paper on the inside. And sewed around it with this up. I love those buttons. The two buttons on this one decided that I could either go around it or you could figure eight right here. Left enough sari silk to do however you want, but I like the figure eight where you end up with one sticking out of the top and one out of the bottom. Kind of cute. Okay, so then this one I made to go with my Paris journal that I'm just completing, and I used this same Paris fabric to cover the Paris journal. I'll be doing a flip through of that really shortly, and I wanted to include this with it with some extra ephemera and journaling cards and things. So I closed this one with Velcro. I love this little bow, and it's, you know, truthfully, it was easy to make. It's just a matter of how I cut it and pull it together in the center, and I tied it with a little piece of black lace to bring it in tight, and then sewed a piece of lace across the top here. And then when this one opens, coffee dyed paper. I made this one. This is just a piece of fabric, so I cut it to any size I want. I cut this one larger so that I could get ephemera and journal cards in there, and that will go along with the Paris journal. And this is the Paris journal. Out of the way. I'm almost done, not quite done. Love this little cameo on there. I don't have the closure done yet. That folds inside. There is so much in this journal. Just so much in this journal. A couple handkerchief. Lots of fun stuff in this journal. Just lots of fun stuff. There's little dangles everywhere. That little purple hanger. There's a hanging fleur-de-lis and a key. This little pink and white key is metal. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a flip through of this really soon. I need to get the closure on it. I see. So I made the spine extra wide, 3 signatures, more than just a ½ an inch per signature. And she's still alligator mouth. I just love stuffing stuff in for people. I don't know. I can't stop myself. I like this flower down here too on this little corner spot. Oh, just all kinds of fun stuff in here. I like when I open up a journal and it's full of what is it? Tucks and whatever. Somebody had the hidden. Maybe it was Scrappy that said, or was that you, Margie? All the little hidden spots, the hidey hoes, the hideaways, the tucks and hideys. I don't know. Oh, oh, yeah. You should watch Facebook Marketplace and maybe find a cheap one you could get from somebody. Put more water to, yeah. So, Lucy's at the door barking, which means she needs to go out. So, I probably better make my way out there before she has to take care of her business inside, which I don't want her to do. This belongs in the journal on a different page that it was on. But yeah, I'll do a flip through that pretty soon. I'm excited to show you that. So, all right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming. I love hanging out with you. And thanks for all your purchases of napkins. I really, really do appreciate it. You could always slow stitch, but Margie, probably like me. I'll slow stitch some little things, some small things. I've got a couple of tutorials I'm going to do with some slow stitching. But when it comes to sewing something like this, where I'm sewing around it, I don't know. I just want to do that on the machine. I don't want to slow stitch that. So I'm kind of impatient. Dump cake. Oh, those are so good. I've made those in forever. Is it cherry or peach or apple? Oh, most of a quilt. I have done whole quilts. We're from the generation where we grew up quilting by hand. There wasn't machines to quilt. Cherry pineapple, yum. Yeah, I have quilted whole quilts with designs by hand. It takes forever. At least I can say I know how to do it, but I will never do that again. I'd pay somebody to put it on their long arm machine. So, oh boy. Okay, gotta run, get Lucy out the door, and talk to you guys soon. Love y'all. Bye.